Shalom. Kohala Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Rahakwadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the 144,000, the elect of the nation of Israel that's teaching in truth, sincerity, and diligence for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Lord, when this lesson is edifying and straight to the point. Yeah, just speaking on the dangers that's set before the kingdom of heaven, in which the things that's taking place here in the planet Earth are going to intensify to an unbearable rate, man. Speaks of those perilous times. In the latter days, perilous times should come, 2 Timothy 3:1. And you go into the word perilous, it's going to be hard to do, hard to take, hard to approach, and even hard to bear, man. And this is going to be the condition here in the planet Earth, but the Lord tell you to fear not. You see, because it's his good pleasure, matter of fact, to give you the kingdom. We start there. You see? Because this road to the kingdom is going to be met with a lot of snares and trips and turns, ups and downs, man. You see, but this is just Babylon the Great. Tell you how you living in the shadows of death, man. Though I walk through the valley of the shadows of death, I will fear no evil, because this place is surrounded by death and evil, man. You see, but this is the route that we have to take in order to enter into that rest. Oh, yeah, he also tell you that it haven't entered into your mind the things that he had prepared unto thee. But first, you got to endure just to get to it, man. And we know that word endure goes back to be made hard. You see, it's the book of Luke, chapter 12, and verse 32. He say, matter of fact, just get to the point. I'm going to start at verse 31. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High, and all these things shall be added unto you. So it pretty much ain't no need for you to want the things of the world, because the things that's needful for you, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His Son, Yahweh Shai, is going to give them to you, man. You see, if you seek first the kingdom of the Most High, he said, fear not, little flock. For it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. You see, and upon us getting the kingdom, we have to go through evils, man. You see, he tell you here in the book of Acts, chapter 14, and verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorted them to continue in the faith, you see, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. See, it's going to come through much tribulations, and if you're not built in the spirit, the Lord will sift you out, man. That's why he tell you to cut off the form of conversation. Just get that, because that's what it gets you sift out, man, and back into the world. And nothing is in the world but evil and death, man. And when you turn your back on your Yahweh Shai, that's what you're going to get. It's the book of Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 22. Verse 22, he said that ye put off concerning the form of conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. Yeah, because even when you consider the mind, the Lord tell you that the mind is desperately wicked. Who can know it? So you've been in the world for so many amount of years. Hey, those spirits are still going to fuck with you, man, when you come into this truth. But you have to be strong in your mind. Continuing in the faith. And that is a constant battle, man. In the mind, it's a constant battle, because the entry point into the kingdom starts with your reasoning. So you have to put off the form of conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, because the old man is corrupt, man. And be renewed in the spirit of your mind. See, it goes back to the mind, man. It's a constant battle in the mind. The entry point into the kingdom of heaven starts with your reasoning. He says, and that you put on the new man, which is after the Most High, is created in righteousness and true holiness. You see, wherefore putting away lying, speaking every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. You see, so ultimately, let's keep going. Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath, neither give place to the devil. See, because these are the things that are pretty much sift you out, man. You know, you have to be built in the spirit. That's why he tell you, let's go here. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14 and verse 13. He said, now therefore, set thy house in order and reprove thy people. In which when you set your house in order, it starts with you first and foremost, man. It's not dealing with the people inside your house, because the Lord didn't give them the truth. That's why he said, blessed are your eyes for they see, and your ears for they hear, man. This doesn't concern your brother, your mother, your granddaddy, your grandmama, your cousins, your nephews, your nieces, aunties, and uncles, man. This is speaking to you first and foremost. And getting your house in order starts with you and your reasoning. You know, examine yourself and see if you be in the faith. He said, and reprove thy people. Then you go out and reprove the people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Let go from the mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature, because they're weak spirit to get you cast out of here, man. The Lord will kick your ass out the house. And now you'll be back off into the world surrounded by death and evil, man. And you're going to get consumed because now you open to the elements. And the Lord has sanctioned death angels. And these death angels is roaming through the world, man. So if you out there in that shit, they going to come down on you, man. You know, so it's best to stay in the body, continuing in the faith. Whether you going through it, and we all going through it, man. Infirmities, problems with your rib, your children, parents, whatever it may be, jobs, bills. We all catching hell on this side, man, but we got to constantly endure. We're being made hard. So when the season come, when the Lord take all these things away, the people who was winning in the world, they're going to be mourning, but the Lord is going to put you in the uplift spirit, man. You know, while the world is being destroyed and mourning and mashing the teeth, the Lord said that at death and destruction, you should laugh, man. Yeah, Job, the 5th chapter, tell you how no evil shall come to thee, man. Come not thee. You see? But you got to put off the weak nature, the things that concern the flesh, man. The things that accommodate your flesh. You have to put that shit off and constantly work on your spirit, man. He said, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. You see? Because that's what's going to keep you built. You know? He said, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be wicked through age. So much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. Yeah, see, the evils is going to increase upon those who dwell in the world. So you don't want to be out there. You know, you want to stay on this path to the kingdom of heaven, no matter how bad it get, man. Even if you got to come in hopping, at least you made it in. Because it's evils set before this, on this road, man. Real quick, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7. And verse 6, he said, there is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of good things. What's this city? The kingdom of heaven, man. He said the entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall. Yeah, the entrance is narrow because it's a level of difficulties. It's going to be in straight. So you're going to go through shit, man. It's not just going to be a smooth transition. No kingdom has ever came out of power with a smooth transition, man. It's always going to be fighting, clawing, scratching for that kingdom to stay on top, in which we experiencing America collapsing. And these things, your comfort has to be broke because the kingdom of heaven is being built and established, man. So you have to completely do away with the ways of America, because you're coming into a new day and age. You're coming into a new kingdom, a new. You see, and you can't bring that old man with you. So you have to be renewed in your spirit and being built up to enter into these times, man, because it's going to be dangerous. You see, he say, yeah, the entrance thereof is narrow, and it's set in a dangerous place to fall. That dangerous place to fall is America, because America is full of pits and snares, man, to try to lure you back into the world, tell you how Satan is going throughout seeking whom he may devour, man. He said, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. So you're going to have to fall in line with the next man. You're going to have to follow the man in front of you. You know? And if he keep going, then that means you need to keep going. If that man ain't making excuses, then you don't need to make excuses, man. If that man is tunnel vision, then that means you need to be tunnel vision. You see, you follow the man in front of you. He say, if this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? See, so if you fall out, you all the work and toiling and laboring that you done did, it's gonna amount to it's not gonna amount to nothing, man. You know, because if you take your hands from the plow, you're not fit for the kingdom. If you start working on the spirit, then the flesh is gonna take over. And now you're gonna be out there in the elements, man. Getting consumed, man. You see? He say, and I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion. So this is the portion for the children of Israel, man. You know, you want to enter into that kingdom. Well, you're gonna have to go through the dangers that sit before it. And these niggas in these camps is not aware of this, man. They not knowing that there's dangers that sit before the kingdom of heaven. They thinking it's gonna be a smooth transition. You know, we fighting for the kingdom. That's right. The white man is the devil the damn Bible speaks of. That's right. No, this is not what the fuck this is about, man. You know? Because ultimately, when the ministry is done, it's going to be you and your house shine. All that, that's right. And precept, that's not going to amount to anything if you don't know how to apply them to your life, man. To keep you in a stable mind. Hey, you should pray to Yahweh Shema shall allow you to apply the scriptures, apply the wisdom, man. Because it's more than just screaming, that's right, and I got a precept. It's more than that, man. You see? He said, because for their sakes I made the world, and when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done. Then were the interests of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travails. They are few and evil, full of perils, and very painful, man. You see? Oh, and he tell you also, because this is what's going to get you through that. Let's see. Yep. There's the book of 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 7. He said, everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his faith, shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed. You see, by his works, man, doing the work, man. Yep, and by your faith, because your works shows your faith, and your faith shows your belief. And through that shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them from the beginning. You see, so continuing in the work, continuing in the faith is what's going to get you through it, man. But it's not going to exempt you from ultimate experience, because you got to experience it. You have to get the Babylonian experience to appreciate the kingdom of heaven, man. So you can't look to never experience nothing. You're going to actually experience the famine, but you got to have faith to make it through the famine, man. And through your faith, Yahweh Shema Shai is going to act on your behalf. He said, it is impossible to please the Most High without faith, man. Oh, for without faith, it is impossible to please him. You know? So this is what it all boils down to. Continuing in the faith and girding up your spirit and cutting off the weak nature. That old man. Because that old man will get you killed, man. That old man will get you sifted out. And that old man will get you put to death out here in this world, man. So you have to continue in the faith. You have to keep doing the work. You have to believe. You know? Or else you're going to die. And this is the walk that we embarked on, man. When you can, it's more than just knowing you're an Israelite. Who gives a fuck, man? It's a beautiful thing to know, but who cares, man? It's bigger than that. It's bigger than knowing you're an Israelite. It's bigger than knowing you from the tribe of Judah. You know? Because this is ultimately about laboring for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua sake. But I just wanted to speak on it through the spirit by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Lord, when it was edifying to the elect. So next time I say Shalom and a Baba Ball.